The women's road race, over 123 kilometres, and a quality field. Defending champions there, Susanne Ljungskog of Sweden. A few Australians as well, leading hope Olivia Golan. There's Wood, Carrigan and Hemsley, as well as Alison Wright. Katie McTeer is in the field as well. The leading bunch is Nicole Cook, who's an outstanding rider already. She won her first senior event at 16 from Swansea in Wales. Jeannie Longo's in this field, a 45-year-old who's won 9 World Championships. She's never failed to be on the podium at World Championship level. So the final lap, that break did occur, the second climb of the second to last lap, and that is a very significant break too. At 45, can she add to her World Championship tally and get into double figures? And that remains to be seen. She was the road race champion in 85, 86, 87 and 89. That's 4 in a row because there was no World Championship in 1988. She's 4 times been a time trial champion. An absolute legend of the sport, Jeannie Longo. And they're all just building up and looking around. She's got 15 seconds on the peloton. Well, that's not comprehensive in any stretch of the imagination. 2 very tough climbs in this final lap. And watch out for the likes of Nicole Cook and Ljungskog if she gets a good wheel in that final dash to the sprint, if they have Longo in their sights. Just under 8.8 kilometres to go. And this is a very tough climb. First climb up to Beckett Drive. Been great crowds all week for these championships. And Jeannie Longo, she won on the road in 95 in Colombia, time trial champion. Last World Championship in 2001. And there's Zavelinskaya, the Russian. Well, she's still looking strong, but that gap is being whittled away. There's Miriam Melkers, who's had a good season, 6th in the Amstel Gold Race, and placings all over Europe this season. Ljungskog, who was the champion in Belgium last year. Now this is the section of the course that will suit a rider with the experience that Jeannie Longo has accumulated. That gap only 4 seconds on the peloton, so it really is beginning to warm up. The late stages of this women's road race. It's going to be a desperate dive to the line. Longo hanging on by a thread here in the final lap. She's got the experience. Has she timed the break? That's the question. It's a very punishing course. And look at the closing pack. They are descending at a great rate. And right there is Ljungskog, Melkers, Nicole Cook, and Pushinskite, the Lithuanian. So they've caught Longo. It's going to be a mad dive to the line here. And they'll get the left-hander, who's well placed. Nicole Cook's right there on the inside. She was shuffled back to about 5th place. And on the wheel there is Melkers, who's got the mad dash to the line. Here comes Ljungskog, the defending champion. She pulls out to make a challenge. Melkers in front. Ljungskog on the inside, dives, a very close go to the line. Oh, that's very tight. Can't pick it. Maybe Ljungskog on the inside. She's just got there. Miriam Melkers, and how close for 3rd. Nicole Cook and Pushinskite, the Lithuanian. Oh, how close is that? At the end of a very long and punishing race, the victor is Susanne Ljungskog from Sweden. Terrific go to the line. Big crowd appreciating the game racing, and they got very, very close. Look at that shoulder. Miriam Melkers just leans into Susanne Ljungskog. So the Swede had the momentum and has backed up with consecutive World Championships in the women's road race. Nicole Cook was the favourite leading into this race, and she's just got third. Look at that. Very, very close. Closest to camera, Nicole Cook on the inside. Well, half a wheel in between Ljungskog and Melkers, and an absolute breath between Nicole Cook and Pushinskite, the Lithuanian. The Australians had high hopes leading up to this women's road race, but alas, it was a disappointing performance by all Australians concerned. The top placed Aussie was 25th, Olivia Golan, and her father Chris from Maitland in New South Wales made the long trip to Canada to be with his daughter.
I'm pretty disappointed because, you know, I've spent the last month or so really focusing on this race, and a couple of weeks ago I had a really good race and climbed with the best of them. So yeah, I'm disappointed.
You can see the final result, very tight. Ljungskog claims the gold ahead of Melkers and Nicole Cook. Pushinskite unlucky. Zabirova in 10th place. And there is the top 16 in the women's road race. Of course, Ginny Longo making the most of the running, but out of the medals. And there is the defending champion, who wears the rainbow jersey for the second year running. Susanne Ljungskog smiles with Miriam Melkers, and Nicole Cook claims the bronze medal from Wales. But representing Great Britain, there's the 1, 2, 3 after the women's road race.